Jason was a 16 years old with a head full of dreams, visions of shredding skate parks as a pro, maybe even filming his stunts for the world to see. But his reality didn't match the ambition. His bedroom was a mess of crumpled clothes and half-done homework, his skateboard gathering dust while he sank hours into his phone, scrolling through feeds and putting off anything that mattered. Later was his mantra, and it was dragging him down. At the skate park, he'd watch younger kids nail tricks he hadn't bothered to learn, their boards carving lines he couldn't follow. School wasn't much better. His grades slipped, each report card a quiet jab at his potential. He was falling behind, and the weight of it gnawed at him. One day, slumped on a park bench, he crossed paths with an old man whittling under an oak tree. Jason mumbled a question about getting his life together, and the man responded with a story. Long ago, a wealthy king offered his poor friend a once-in-a-lifetime shot. Take as much treasure as he could from the royal vault before the sun dipped below the horizon. The friend stepped into a glittering sea of gold coins and jewels, eyes wide with possibility. But instead of hauling wealth, he sat down with a loaf of bread, poured some wine, and napped in the glow of riches. Time ticked on, hours lost to eating, drinking, dozing. When he finally scrambled to grab what he could, the sun was gone, the vault sealed, and he left with little more than crumbs. The old man's voice grew firm. Time is the real treasure, and wasting it leaves nothing but regret. The tale hit Jason like a cold splash of water. He went home, set his phone aside, and dusted off his board. He scratched out a simple plan: practice, study, rest, and stuck to it. Days turned into weeks of grinding at the park, landing tricks he'd only dreamed of, and nights bent over textbooks, his focus tightening. Progress came slow, then steady. His skills sharpened, his grades climbed, and the kid who'd lagged behind started catching up. Years later, at 20, Jason stood atop a ramp at a packed skate competition, the crowd roaring as he stuck a flawless run. A banner waved his name, Jason Miles, pro skater. He'd turned time from a thief into an ally, building a life he'd almost let slip away. The lesson wasn't lost on him. Time's the one thing you can't claw back once it's gone. Jason learned to treat it like gold, spending it on what fueled him, from chasing his passion to soaking up moments with the people he cared about. Procrastination could have buried him, but instead, he made every minute count. The takeaway is clear. Time is your truest currency. Spend it chasing dreams, building something real, and holding tight to what matters. Because regret is the only thing you'll carry if you don't.